What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back, everyone, to KNOXX We Trust. I'm your host, Noximus One. Let's just dive right in. So we got here an article from the New York Post. Like I said, the political theater, it isn't going to stop. It's going to be on full display. What I want everyone here to be aware of is to notice when they're doing it, so that it's just glaringly obvious, because they're doing it right in front of our face. So let's get right into the article. White House skewers NYC for having no exit strategy for migrants. As follows. Pot meets kettle. The Biden administration has skewered New York City for having no exit strategy for asylum seekers, invaders, right? As the feds themselves appear to lack any substantial plan to help U.S. cities with the flood of migrants from the borders. They're not coming from the borders. They're being shipped in here from border states. That's what's happening. They're being shipped here. Let's put everything into context. The stunning pot shot at New York's handling of more than 100,000 migrants, which City Hall called a slap in the face, leaked out Wednesday from an unreleased report by an assessment team at the Department of Homeland Security. The federal inspectors reportedly absolved the Biden administration from responsibility for the overwhelming influx of migrants, saying instead that the real culprit in this mess was the city and state. So there you have it. Like I've been saying, here they go. Here's the Biden administration, the catalyst for this migrant disaster, for this invasion of our country. The catalyst for it, now trying to pass blame to the states and to the cities, and then they're just going to flip it right back. The city will challenge the state will blame the city and state will blame it's ridiculous. Let's continue. All right. But according to an NBC report citing an unnamed source, the report went even further, slamming the city for having no exit strategy to ensure migrants get out of the shelter system. Okay. So they get out. So that's the strategy? That's what's more important? That's what sets the tone? The strategy to get them out of the shelter system? And where will they go? Perhaps. Let's ponder that. Where will they go when they're out of the shelter system? Do you think our low-income communities, our ghettos? I think so. Why don't we just let's reach out to Martha's Vineyard. I keep repeating this because we just have to. Whatever plan they implemented has worked exceedingly beyond any expectations, beyond the wildest dreams, because they haven't received any more migrants. After the first busload, which was rerouted 48 hours later, in less than 48 hours later, they haven't received any more. So why aren't we implementing whatever they have implemented to keep them out of here? Because this is done by design. Because it is the low-income neighborhoods that they want to flood with more poor people than they can sustain. More people than the city can sustain, than the state can sustain, they know, than the country can sustain. Why? To skewer votes in their direction? Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. I'm just saying. It's a possibility. Okay. It's not an opportunity. What the fuck? Okay, it's not an operationally sound effort. An unnamed DHS official added, according to NBC. A City Hall spokeswoman, Kayla Mamalak, I hope I read that right, called the most recent comments from the Fed a slap in the face during a national crisis that the federal government has refused to take meaningful action on. What do you mean refused to take meaningful action on? They created it. They're the orchestrators of it. It's the design. It's working brilliantly as far as they're concerned. What, are you out of your mind? All right. Let's check this out. I'm going to play this video right here for you so you can see how they're repurposing yet another hotel. So I don't know what the solution is. The solution is get them out of the shelters, put them in more hotels, repurpose hotels, flood the low-income communities. I don't know. You take a look. You tell me. All right, so you saw that. Let's continue with the article. Mamalak said she can't believe the feds would try to put the blame on one city for what is widely being viewed as a national problem. If the U.S. Department of Homeland Security did in fact call on a municipality to develop a long-term solution to a national humanitarian crisis, it would be highly disappointed, she said. On Tuesday morning, the White House officials briefed reporters on their current efforts to address the crisis, but the feds were without a fresh plan, instead trying to point the finger at Congress. So there you go. There you have it. It's just more of the same. It is the political theater. It's the sleight of hand. I mean, listen, didn't it? I think the Mexican Congress just showed the corpse of yogurt from Spaceballs.
You're hiding me.
Saying that this is proof of alien DNA or alien life. This is where we are. It's the look here. It's the WWE effect.
Hulk Hogan, he dropped.
That's what I'd like to call it, because that's what it is. It is political theater. It is showmanship. It is nonsense. It is look here as over there. I do what I really want to do. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll be back later on with another one. Thanks for joining me. You guys know what to do. Have a good one. Peace.